there are any rollers out there, skaters, then you know how difficult it is to try and look cool and skate on carpet. To another episode of Massage Chair Chat. The expression fake it till you make it. We know what that means, right? Pretend until you fake it till you make it. Make it look good. Make people believe that you're doing okay when actually you're not. I don't really find anything wrong with faking your emotions until you make it. Like, if you're really depressed, and let me start by saying clinically, I can't speak on depression. I can't speak on what that is. So having empathy is all I can attempt to have. All I understand is energy work and my own testimony. And that is, rather than sitting in a space feeling bad about whatever is going on in my life, doesn't help. If I want to be happy or at peace, faking it really means practicing it. Faking it until you make it. So maybe if we look at not faking it like we're pretending, but that we're practicing. We're not pretending. We're practicing. We're practicing feeling good. We're practicing feeling confident. We're practicing loving ourselves. We're practicing doing whatever the things or whatever we need to do to feel better about who we are. I started with, I survived. We are survivors. For a long time, just studying our history, there was strength in that, in knowing that we had survived some things. We were not defeated, and I know the road is like that carpet, where it's not smooth to walk on, let alone dance, when you have wheels spinning and turning and you have to balance yourself. Practicing where we want to be, just like we do anything else. If we want to, accomplish something or get better at something, we practice it. So if there's an emotion you want to feel, there's something mental that you want to feel and you're not feeling it, then practice what makes you feel good. And just say, you know what, I'm going to see where this takes me for about an hour. And rather than talk about that I feel so down, I'm so depressed, all the things that we'll attach to ourselves, or whatever things we're reading, or whichever people we're talking to, just start eliminating, just carve it out. Take it out your life. Remove it and replace it with things that make you feel good. I think I've talked about this before. This Massage Chair Chat is one of the ways that for me helps me to just share pieces of who I am and hopefully offer something for people who are listening. Because we do have people out there that need, people to connect with or to feel like, that's an inspiration, or maybe not. For some people, I can be an irritation, I'm not for everybody, okay? And the cool thing for you to do, if I'm not for you, is to not watch. See, that's what I'm saying. See, I'm saying, like, when people aggravate you, it's just like when we're scrolling through and it's like you see somebody like, damn, this is cute. When you start feeling just irritated, agitated, like if I come on, you start hearing massage, chair, and you're like, damn, here this bitch is so sick. Turn it off. It amazes me as to how many people will troll or who spend their energy and time aggravating or attempting to anyway aggravate people on their social platforms by throwing shade, making little sly comments, or just whatever people do. And they don't realize just how much that prevents them from doing what they want to do, because it puts you in a certain space. Just, it's just like, why would you look at someone who doesn't inspire you? If they're aggravating you, why are you tuning into them? Unless, well, maybe for some, that is part of their motivation. If they want to be nosy or they watch and see what you're doing, maybe, they feel like, I need to keep up because, I'm in competition. So you got people who are out there in competition with you. You don't know who your competitors are. That's still stress, because you're in a competition by yourself. You're competing with somebody and they don't even realize they're in the competition. They still doing their thing. They're surviving. You know what I'm saying? Every day doing what they do. And you sitting around pissed off, upset, envious, whatever emotion, you got, which turns into illnesses. And these illnesses, which I'm going back to where I started, not practicing where we want to be, giving too much focus to negative stuff. Magic that we talk about is the magic that we feel despite. It's the survival. It's the surviving of it. It's we fucking bad despite it all. We look good despite I look good. It's that piece. So if we start, I now gotta embrace the fact that, we're not super and I can be depressed. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay. Then, and again, there are people who really are. That's not the people I'm talking about, because I can't clinically diagnose. I'm only talking about people who like when you're sitting and watching television. And again, I go back to that and you hear all these symptoms and you start, thinking like, oh, I must have that. And that ain't even your stuff. Stop digging in other people's bags. Today's episode, again, is about moving on the carpet, taking a carpet ride with your wheels, despite how difficult it is. You're still surviving. You're walking. You're gliding. You're making it look good. You're making it look easy. You're not embracing the fact that what you could be is, down and out. And carving out the people, places that do not serve us. Paying attention, okay, to the things that bring us peace and happiness and motivation and inspiration and love, and comfort, okay? And stop being so damn nosy. See, being nosy is really what gets you in trouble. Nosy. And now we have social media and we usually just stay because we're so nosy, and I realizing that nosiness kills your spirit. It kills you. Slowly. We're slowly dying. We're dying a slow death by being nosy. It just chips away at that light. That light that you have, and you just spend hours scrolling, looking through, and got an attitude just because you want to be nosy and see what other people are doing, but you're not really there for them. You're not in their corner. You're not, cheerleading for them. See, if you were really in their corner or cheering for them, that would even bring you peace. You'd be happy. If you could be happy for other people, then that's a good feeling, because you're like, oh man, so-and-so really did get that promotion. Oh man, so-and-so got. You can feel good about that. That makes you feel good. And when you feel good, you do well. You do good things. And it just flows from there. We're going to practice until we make it, okay? It doesn't rhyme, but could we look for a word? Could we look for a rhyming word? Let's practice until we, I don't know, not now.